Alright, I just cut this board, put it in. Looks pretty good. So we'll nail that in and then get to measuring the rest of the stuff and cutting the rest of the cabinet out. Alright, check. That's screwed in. Coming up. Alright, ta-da! Now on to measuring and cutting some 2x4s so I can put a door on it. Alright, I'm going to paint these 2x4s. I'm actually going to leave this not painted because I'm going to put leftover paneling on top of these and use that just to make our shelves look a little nicer. What I'm also going to do is paint this wall white. That's the plan for right now. I'm going to do that. Today I discovered our fridge actually does not work, which is fine. We have a better fridge. So I'm just going to swap that out. I'll probably just take the one we have out today. I don't know if I'll get the other one installed today. Alright, so I'm out back here taking the fridge out. I just had to disconnect this, which was the propane hookup. I gotta look up how to cap that. Really, I'll probably just run a new propane line just to the stove because that's all we need it for. But taking this out, I had the power plugged in. Man, those neighbor dogs. Anyway, I had the power plugged in and accidentally, these are what used to spark to light the propane to run this. I accidentally ripped these out and it started sparking all over the place. I had to quickly go turn off the power, but I gotta cap these off and yeah, that was exhilarating, but the stove should be able to come out pretty easy right now. Yeah. Alright, so I just ripped the fridge out and I took the board that was on it because it was pretty weak and weathered. I I had to cap these two lines because they were exposed and sparking. I'm gonna go get the shop vac and I'm gonna vacuum all this out. As you can see, there's some type of wasp nest or something up there that I'm really hoping is just empty. But I'm gonna vacuum all this out. Then I'm gonna smack the crap out of that thing. See if anything comes out of it. If anything does, I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna call it a day if that's the case. I'm about to knock down this nest. Hopefully this doesn't end terribly. So, yeah. Thankfully, no bees in this. That would have been a whole nother disaster. Alright, I'm gonna give her a visual inspection. It's pretty good. There's a couple of leftover things. I think I'll vacuum this out and then I don't know. Alright, so this is inside the fridge. I just put this old piece, I don't know, part of some shower, just recycling some material, just to prevent anything really from water coming in, because that used to be a vent for the old fridge that had propane, but now we don't have propane for the stove, or not the stove, why do I keep saying stove? We don't have propane for the fridge, so we don't need that vent there anymore. So I just threw that up. There's still the outside vent cover that covers most of it, but there's a couple of holes in there. So I just threw that piece of plastic up, and I'm just gonna throw some like spray foam around the edges, just seal it up, and then that should be pretty much good for that. And then I'll put the fridge in, and then I'm gonna build some shelves and stuff around that, and we should be in pretty good shape. we're testing all the lights. That bathroom one works. The other one works. Now let's test our closet light. Works. All right, now I'll put them all up. Alright, so I'm going to rewire the front of this trailer. I'm going to redo the 7-way plug, and I'm also going to add in the new trailer brake. So I'll hyperlapse you on that and fill you in if I run into any sort of problems. Alright, from the top, I was just trying to figure out all the wiring. I was trying to use a multimeter and figure it out, but this way was much easier. I figured out how to disconnect the pins so I could see it still attached. And I just wanted to make sure this was the standard setup. It is, so all the colors on this diagram match with the exception of this one is gray and this one's brown. That's the only difference. This may have been brown at one point, but so now I just gotta snip all these, wire them into this, and then I have to add our trailer brake in.
Got them all?
Well, too late to go back now.
That's the old pigtail connector, and we just bought a new one to hopefully make it a bit better.
Yeah.
That's our
junction box,
and this is just a new pigtail connector just so that we know everything is like good and fresh, because we don't know how long this trailer was sitting.
The junction box just makes it easier to add the trailer brake and other things as well, so.
Just came over to see if John has hooked up the brakes right. Help him test them. See if they actually work.
Plugged in, right? So.
Yank it. And then I gotta try and drive forward?
No, I'm gonna drive forward. You just tell me if the wheels drag.
Yeah. They spin. Oh, they're stopped. They're locked.
Woo! We don't have to buy brakes. Alright.
They spun a tiny bit, then they locked.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna plug the pin back in.
See if.
And I'm just gonna back up.
But we do need to get new wheels.
Yep. You heard them disconnect?
Yep, I heard it.
Alright.
Then you can take it and get it inspected. Ooh. I was doing fingers, you did a high five. Back to work.
John is not an idiot when it comes to wiring, shockingly. He was an idiot before when he wired this cap, which actually it worked. It still does work, but
it's not the best.
That's what I learned on wiring.
All right, I'm going back.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Alright, so I have not been filming like at all today. I've just sort of been getting stuff done. I did film pressure washing. I pressure washed the whole outside. Earlier I did finish up painting. I did fully paint the inside of the closet that was here, and I decided I would just paint these shelves because I already sort of have pieces of that paneling cut for them, but I really just don't feel like doing the work. They're not really going to be seen. They're going to be covered with clothes anyway, so I'm not paneling those shelves. They didn't need it. It's unnecessary. I was just going to do it because we had extra material, but yeah. So I gotta put a handle on that. I don't know if I'm gonna do the handles right now, but I also painted the bathroom. Well, part of the bathroom. Let me squeeze it in here. So I painted that, and this wall, and up around the door. I just got rid of the old wallpaper. I didn't paint this stuff because, well, it looks fine. So I'll bring the toilet in here probably tomorrow. This paint on the wall here still is a little wet. I painted that floorboard. I don't know if I showed myself painting that, but I painted that. That's where the toilet will sit. But I'm wrapping up pretty much everything in here. A couple things I got to do. I got to put this fridge in here. I have to put the toilet in, which is literally just carrying it in. I have to put handles on like 4 doors. I have to put up 2 things of molding. And I have to cap some plumbing lines or some water lines. And then it should be pretty much done here. I also have to cut the bed. And I ordered high density foam to make seats for the dinette, because the ones we have are just crummy and they weren't meant for this. They're small, so that should be in hopefully by the end of this week, and we can get those cut and put in. But if not, oh well. Yeah, that's sort of what's going on today. Alright, those moldings are up. They're held in each by 1 screw and a lot of pressure. Alright, so what I'm doing out here, if I can do that. So this is the back of the fridge here. And I just put this little bracket in so the fridge doesn't move. This is snug. The fridge isn't actually bolted, but it's gonna have to jump up over that, which it won't be able to do with what I'm about to do. On the side here, I put this 2x4. I'm gonna put a bracket and secure this here, but just so we have a shelf back there and nothing can really get pushed back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bolt that up. Then everything back here should be all nice and tidy. The fridge is plugged in, but I mean, the RV doesn't have power, so it can't do anything, but I'm gonna bolt that up real quick. Alright, I just put the quick bracket on real quick. That 2x4 is not going anywhere. Now I'm gonna put this all back away in here. I don't know how you can see, but it's that 2x4. It's back here. There's still some space on the sides and stuff, but I don't really care. I'm not even gonna paint that 2x4. What I am gonna do is basically put a shelf up top here and put a back up there so nothing can fall behind back there. That's the goal now. Alright, this is what I made with my leftover parts here. This is on top of the fridge. This is just so nothing can get back behind there. It's just a nice little shelf up here. Just use some leftover paneling and 2x4s. this is just, I'm leaving that there. We can stuff things in the side there. I did think about making like another shelf there, but I don't really see the point. We have more than enough storage here. Maybe I will come up with something for up top here. Maybe put some type of netting up here, just so for transporting things. But I think it looks all right for what it is and what we got. Yeah. Alright, I figured I'll give you a tour, basically what I did this week. The inside is very close to done, just a couple minor things, so let's head on in. Alright, so the dinette here, these are the old cushions. I just cut new ones with this foam. Those still have to be, we still gotta put some fabric around them, but I literally just cut those. But the dinette up here, let's see if I can zoom out. There we go. The dinette in this front area is looking pretty good. And then also this week I put on that handle, these handles over here. I put on these. I finished installing the fridge over here. Let me move this broom out of the way. But I put the fridge in. I made this nice and secure back here. Nothing's getting through really. I did spray foam over there. I didn't want anything getting through, so fridge looks nice. It's all installed. I still haven't put netting up. The bed is cut, and I literally just put that sheet on. That's gonna fit a little weird no matter what, because this corner is shaved. This is the cabinet I installed, and this handle gave me quite a lot of trouble. I broke it the first time putting it in. These things, I was using too long bolts, which bent all these, and took me a while to get the handle I broke off. But I built this cabinet, painted it. It looks pretty good. Installed the light this week, but that cabinet's all set. Now we got two. We have that one full of shelves, and this one we can hang stuff, and I figure we'll throw, I don't know, our hiking backpacks on this. We can throw some bigger stuff in here just for storage. The bathroom, the toilet is in. I just got some bolts or some tie downs so I can put it on each side just so we can bungee it while we're going down. I just realized the toilet's backwards. But bathroom looks pretty snazzy. I don't know if snazzy is the right word, but overall I'm pretty happy with the progress I made this week. I don't have too much left to do on the inside. I still have to cap those pipes, which I haven't done. I got the stuff to do it, I just haven't done it. But basically I got to cap those. I have to put fabric on the new seats, and I feel like that's about it on the inside here. Do those couple things, and we should be pretty much set inside, ready to go. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. It's coming along. My goal is to have it completely done by the end of this next week, which I don't see an issue with that happening. I'm gonna go get it inspected this week again, now that the brakes work, or the breakaway brake works, so we should be good to go this time. Hopefully everything works out. Thanks for watching.